Ready? Good job. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh, you look so pretty. You can lean your head back down.
Who's on your ears? Who's on there? What is that? Let it go.
Okay, then you don't get it.
Did you just
tractor tipping.
Oh. Thank you, Vanna.
Let me have it. This is really heavy. Oh my God.
It's a big set, huh?
Yep. It's heavy.
You got it?
get past 5?
Mine. Oh. Do you use the force? He uses the force. Oh, it's an epic battle.
I'm pretty good at the force.
Look what the shield has on it, Jordan.
I know, I saw.
You already checked those? He's on the hunt for Star Wars pins, oddly enough.
There's nothing on the
Jordan was on it when he pushed the thing.
Jeez. Mario Andretti? That's an up-to-date reference.
Yeah.
I have to go
Jeff
get it.
Gordon would have worked.
What are you doing, Cameron? Here comes the rest.
OMG for Bobber Dudes.
Crushmouth with my little guy, Squirt. We were wondering if any of you human dudes speak turtle. If you do, say Shaw.
Shaw. Are you ready?
Right now, Flurry! It has the animals!
Oh, right. You want to see animals? You like the camera, don't you? You're like, I think you're a little ham, too.
I'm going to be his car driver for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to ask everyone to please keep your hands on our speaker.
We're going to go soon, Kat.
While you're sitting here in the truck waiting, if you look above you, you probably already noticed that there's an animal spotting guide out there.
here.
And you're going to use that today to help identify some of the animals that we're going to see. Now, as you can see, there's lots of them up there on that list. And this is a free roaming reserve, so the animals, they do come and go as they please. So I can't guarantee you that we're going to see each and every single one of them up there on that list. We do usually have some pretty good luck.
There's all of them.
So much, alright. If everyone's ready, as we say here in Harambe Twin Day, that means let's go. Well, Jumbo friends, my name is Ryan. I get the pleasure of being your driver today on your photo safari through the Harambe Reserve. I already told you about the animal spotting guide, so there's no need to talk about that again. Do remain seated for me at all times though, making sure you keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the truck. Take as many pictures as you want, because after all, this is a photo safari. Have those cameras out and ready though, because who knows what we're going to see and when we're going to see it. I am just waiting for my signal, which just came through. So I hope you're all ready for a wild time, because here we go. We're going to be coming into the Little Atiri Forest. That's our first stop on our journey. The animals out here, they blend in really, really well. So make sure your eyes are open and that you're looking real hard for them. Looks like we're off to a good start, because I see animals on both sides. First off, we'll start over there on the right. The animal with the striped legs is called an okapi. They're very shy. They were discovered in 1901. And they kind of look like a zebra, and you would think that they're related to the zebra in some way, shape, or form. But they're not. They're actually the only known relative of the giraffe. Giraffe and okapi share the same skull structure, and that is what makes them relatives. This antelope right here, the gray tan-colored one, is called a greater kudu. At the shoulder, they're about 5 feet tall, makes them the second tallest member of the antelope family. And that little baby right here, the orange-colored antelope, that's a bongo. Bongos are also known as the ghosts of the forest. They're called that just because they are so rarely seen. I'm sure mom and dad are around somewhere. We're also coming up on a watering hole, and they are an important gathering place out in the forest. And it may give us a chance of seeing some of the more rare species, like the black rhino. So we'll get a little bit closer, see what we can find. Now, unfortunately, friends, there are less than 5,000 black rhino left in the world today. Oh, there! Great eye, friends! Straight back there.
That is a rhinoceros rear end.
But there.
We've seen a hippopotamus rear end and a rhino.
Even if it isn't the best view, friends, it's still a lucky day, because there are so few of them left. They're poached for their horns, which has made them critically endangered. That black and white bird standing all proud and tall right there, that's called a saddle-billed stork. Now he will be around 5 feet tall and has a wingspan of pretty close to 10 feet wide. But back to that black rhino back there, friends. When they're fully grown, they'll be around 3,000 pounds, but they can still charge at 35 miles an hour. Alright, friends. I think we're going to go ahead and take our leave from the forest area. That's alright though, because our next stop is the Sapi River. And that's usually a great place to find some hippos and hopefully some Nile crocodile as well. So we'll see what we can find over there. Was a hippo over there, kind of tucked away in the corner back there, so don't worry if you didn't see it or couldn't get a good photo or anything like that, because the river does continue, so maybe upstream here we'll find some more. Hippos do spend the majority of their day in the water, keeps their body temperature cool.
That's a big birdie. Like that.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think we'll be seeing any hippos out here, friends. I do apologize. I just wasn't able to stop back there in that certain area of the reserve. These pelicans out here, though, they're called pink-backed pelicans. During breeding season, the male's feathers, they turn a pink color. But hippos, I can talk about them. They'll weigh around 5,000 pounds and fully grown. And they're nocturnal, so when nightfall comes, that's when they normally leave the water. And they'll go up on shore to graze, and during the night they can eat around 130 pounds of food. But friends, I'm going to cross this bridge right here and just make sure you remain seated, because I really wouldn't want you falling in with all of these Nile crocodiles that are down below us.
See the crocodile?
They'll be around 20 feet long in length. And they can bring down large prey like zebra or wildebeest. And one bite from a Nile crocodile gives off around 2,000 pounds of pressure, crushing bones really, really easily. And when they're on land, they can run up to 10 miles per hour. Alright, friends, we're going to continue on our merry way, and we are headed on over towards the savannah next. Now, the savannah, it is a completely different ecosystem, so not only will we be finding different animals out here, but also some different plant life as well. Kind of like this tree coming up over here. You're going to see that it does look different than all of the rest of the trees around it. It's called a baobab tree. Exactly, or also known as an upside down tree. And they do remain leafless for about 9 months out of the year. Keeps all the water that they collect inside their trunk so they can withstand the heavy droughts that occur in Africa. And they can grow to be thousands of years old. We'll see a few more of them out here.
It almost does, yeah.
Travels. But here we are, Serengeti grasslands stretch across East Africa for thousands of miles. And it does work as a superhighway for millions of migrating animals. And it's the home to some of the more iconic animals like the giraffe, the elephant, the lion, the cheetah, the zebra, all of which we'll hopefully be finding somewhere along our journey. It's definitely the wild Africa that we are working very hard on protecting. Now, sometimes in this area, since we're hugging the tree line right here, you can find predators in this area. Every once in a while, they'll come out into this area so they have a nice lookout over the savannah, but they'll also sneak back into the forest, keeping shelter in the trees. So maybe today we'll find some predators around here. Maybe we won't. We'll find out.
These would be new. Remember, they were building these enclosures.
Yeah.
He's not gonna say anything about it.
Well, that's what he was just talking about.
I do see a hyena right there, friends.
There they are,
in the
the
corner.
hyena.
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to stop for the hyena. Oh, there's 2 of them actually. The only reason why I'm not allowed to stop, my friends, is because they're relatively new to the reserve here, and they're not quite used to our trucks yet. And we don't want to spook them, so we do have to keep going. But many people think that hyenas are related to dogs, but they're not. They're actually more related to cats, but they're actually their own species called Hyenidae. And a group of hyenas is called a clan. And in the clan, the highest ranking male still ranks lower than the lowest ranking female. Right out there. There's a baby giraffe right there, friends, up against a tree. Giraffes are the tallest animal in the world. And when they're born, they are about 6 feet tall, so they're pretty tall right from the beginning of their lives. These large antelope here, those are called Patterson's eland. They are the largest member of the antelope family. They'll weigh about 2,000 pounds and they can jump about 6 feet up into the air. Also around us, you'll see these termite mounds. They're made out of mud, termite saliva, and termite dung. And elephants enjoy using them as scratching posts. If you take a look at these trees around us, you're going to notice that there's not much vegetation on them until about 20 feet up or so, and that is because of the giraffes. When they grow up, they are going to be 18 to 20 feet tall, like this big guy coming up over here. It's going to be on the right-hand side. It's the adult male. Also, when they're fully grown, they'll be around 2,000 pounds. And they have really big hearts, and I mean that quite literally, because an adult giraffe's heart will weigh around 25 pounds. We'll go ahead and stop right here since he is kind of walking away from us. Stop and see him for a few seconds.
You getting them?
So big.
There's quite a few more animals out there too, friends. Those great animals, those are called white-bearded wildebeest. They're part of one of the largest migrations happening in Africa. Thousands and thousands of wildebeest will migrate across the Serengeti in search for food. And those little tan antelope, those are called springbok. They'll weigh around 100 pounds and they can jump about 10 feet up into the air. Also, friends, let me see if I can't get a better view of them. I'll pass this little island of palm trees out there. There were some animals, they're called waterbuck. Try and position us to where we can see them better. Now waterbuck, they have this oily substance in their fur which makes them very, very smelly animals. But it also makes them waterproof. So when they want to, yeah, they're right out there, just past the palm trees. But when they want to escape their predators, they'll actually just run into the water, or jump into the water, whichever, because they know that the predator will not follow them in. But we are going to continue on down the road, and we're going to go into elephant country. So hopefully we'll find some elephants over here. And we'll also cross to a section in the reserve that we like to call Monkey Point. And we call it that because a troop of angels has moved into the area. Mandrills, they are the most colorful monkey in the world, and the largest monkey in Africa. Well, look right there, friends, to your right, through the tall grass. There's an elephant right there. This elephant appears to be alone, so I'm going to assume that it's a male elephant. Male elephants reach maturity around 13 to 15 years old. So that's when the females then kick them out of the herd. So the boys, they'll just go off on their own, and they'll join other male groups, or just simply stay by themselves. Now usually, friends, the mandrills are found over here on the left, but it doesn't look like they're around today. That's alright, because we're going to go and try and find some more elephants. Since the male's here, the females, they don't really like to hang around him all that much. So they're probably over by the red clay pits. That's where they're usually found. They like to eat the clay from time to time because it gives them the vitamins and minerals that they need. So hopefully that's where we'll find them. Now, male elephants, much like that big guy back there, they can weigh up to 14,000 pounds and can eat around 300 pounds of food a day. But hopefully we'll find the females just around the corner here and across this bridge. Now, I am going to go nice and slow over this bridge just to make sure that we can get to the other side in one piece. But just kind of hang on tight back there for me, because who knows what can happen. I think we'll be alright though. Oh, maybe not. Everyone just kind of lean. Everyone lean to the right. Balance up the weight. We're good. We're safe. I hope you all are okay back there. Because we're just going to keep on going. I told you to hang on tight.
You like that?
Oh, here we are, friends.
I moved over because I knew
in the
this was
red
gonna
clay
happen.
pits. You take a look at the plate, there are some tusk marks in there, and elephant tracks down there in the mud. So hopefully we'll catch up to the herd right out here. Our scientists here in the reserve, they're studying the vocalization patterns of elephants and how they communicate. And they discover that they're communicating in really low frequency rumbles. Now these rumbles, they are such low in frequency that we as humans, we can't hear them, but they can travel really long distances. So one herd can be communicating with another herd over 5 miles away. I'll try and get a better view. It should be right out here somewhere. We're going to see some more giraffes though, coming up on the right, up next to the baobab tree. But it does look like we're in a traffic jam, maybe, or at least slow-moving traffic.
There's a bunch of elephants up there.
Yeah, I think they're up by the watering hole. We'll try and get closer.
Look at the giraffe.
Now, you probably noticed with the male that we saw down the road, and you'll definitely be able to tell these females up here, that their skin is pretty rough and wrinkly, but it's actually very sensitive to the sunlight. So they'll throw dirt or mud over their backs, and that acts as a sunscreen for them. And they have blood vessels behind their ears, so if they ever get too hot, they will just flap those big ears, fanning themselves, and that can reduce their body temperature down by 15 degrees. And elephants, they do have the longest pregnancy out of any animal in the entire world. An elephant is pregnant for 22 months, so almost 2 years. And when she has her baby, that baby's going to weigh pretty close to 300 pounds. Now, she is going to be kind of hard to see. Oh, there's another female out there, though. Just past the logs and rocks out there. Oh, looks like there's quite a few of them tucked way back in there. And of course, you're going to see the greater flamingo over here on the island. They're the largest member of the flamingo family. And they're also the flamingo with the lightest color pink in their feathers. Now all flamingos, they are born with gray feathers, but it's the shrimp that they eat that turns them pink color. And these animals right here with the really large horns are called Ankoli cattle. They are the only domesticated animal out here on the reserve. And those horns do look pretty heavy. But they actually have a honeycomb pattern inside of them, which allows blood to flow through so the animal can regulate its body temperature. So each one actually only weighs around 5 pounds. But we're now coming into white rhino territory. No matter the efforts that are being put in to help protect the white rhino, they are still being poached for their horns. And here on the Harambe Reserve, we're working with the Lewa Reserve in Kenya, where there are 62,000 acres of animals, including 150 Lewa rhinos, which we are very proud of. So, let's see here. Now there are some mud holes out there to our left. It's a great indicator that there have been some rhinos around. They like to roll around in the mud and keeps their body temperature cool. So hopefully we'll find some further down the road here.
There's a lion, Papa Black.
Huh?
There's a lion.
It's a lion.
And we're also coming into big cat country as well. So once I come around the corner here, let's just see if we can find any cheetah. I have seen cheetah in this area in the past. They're the fastest land mammal, reaching speeds to 60 to even 70 miles an hour. I do see 2 of them, my friends. They're going to be in the corner over there, up there by the tree.
I see one.
You see him?
I see one. That's so cute. He's so cute.
Now cheetahs, my friends, are actually the only member of the big cat family that can purr. A tiger can't purr, a lion can't purr. Just a cheetah, they're the only ones that can. Well, there's 2 more of them out there. We're gonna keep on going. Maybe we'll find some even bigger cats just around the corner here. There's these rock formations, they're called Kopi rocks, and are usually a great place to find lions. Now lions, they use these rocks as lookout posts and resting areas. And that being said, lions do rest 18 to 20 hours a day, making sure that they have enough energy for the hunt, which does normally happen at night. And about 90% of that hunting is done by the females. They work as a team to bring down their prey. And then the males, they're just there to protect the family. Looks like we're back in that slow-moving traffic, my friends. There's some zebra, though, straight ahead in front of us. They're going to be on the right-hand side. Zebra. No 2 zebra stripes are ever the same. They're unique to each individual, kind of like our fingerprints. Oh, there they are. There's a female lion, and there's the male lion further up on the top of the rocks.
You see him? See the lion? Laying down?
The zebras are orange.
They're sleeping.
There are some rhinos way out there, friends, on the right. There's even a little baby out there. It's like mama and baby. The group of rhinos is called a crash. When they're fully grown, they'll be around 5,000 pounds. Oh, there's another female too. So it looks like in the pride there's 2 females and a male. Here are some warthog burrows. Let's see if we can find any warthogs. They are Africa's largest burrowing animal. Back themselves into their burrow, keeping their tusks facing outward. I don't see any, but that's alright. Here's some ostrich eggs right here too, friends. Right here on our left. Ostrich eggs weigh about 3 pounds each. There's another view of those rhinos out there. I'm sure Mama Ostrich isn't too far. They're the world's largest bird, weighing up to 300 pounds and running 40 miles an hour.
There it is. Coming after you.
I'm sure they're super nice when they have have eggs to protect.
Easy antelope coming up over here on both sides of us actually. They're called scimitar horned oryx. Those horns that they have are about 4 feet long, but they're really fragile, so they do break really easily. And they are desert dwelling animals, so they can go about 9 months without drinking any water. They actually sustain their water because they won't start sweating until their body temperature reaches up to 116 degrees. But with that, my friends, we're unfortunately here at the end of our journey on the Harambe Reserve. Many of those animals that we had the pleasure of seeing today are on the endangered species list, like the okapi, the black and white rhino, the elephant, and even the lion is now on the endangered species list. And here on the Harambe Reserve, just like many other reserves in Africa and around the world, we are working with the Disney Conservation Fund, which does help protect a lot of those animals. And you too can also help out with the conservation just by simply educating yourself and others, because the more that we know about these animals, the better prepared we are to protect them. Now friends, normally I would be dropping you all off at one of these 2 docks coming up here around the corner, but you were all stuck with me for just a little bit longer. So I'm going to take you exactly where you got on. If you had any belongings up there at the dock, they should still be there waiting for you. But as you can see, we are in quite the traffic jam here.
Safari. Tell them if you guys should turn around and say hi to my friend Ryan back there in the next truck.
You know where our
16th birthday. Just got a driver's license today. Happy birthday, Ryan.
our reservations.
Thanks, friends. Everyone on my truck, say hi to Rachel up there. She just turned 12. She's actually too young to drive. Yeah.
How am I even up here if I just turned 12?
I don't know.
How is that physically possible?
You tell me.
Well, we're in a big trash jam. We're going to miss our reservation.
You're the only one.
Let's set a world record. That'd be
Exactly. Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah.
Rachel Van Driver.
Say bye. Love you.
Hey, buddy, I'll see you later,
Oh,
right?
then we're gonna go eat. Okay?
And you guys be careful. Thanks for coming down, guys. I really, really appreciate it.
Thanks for helping us.
Here, I'm telling you. We've been lost.
Say hi.
The room's not ready.
Oh, I got my pretty face.
Ooh, pretty. Bubble.
Bubble. Yeah.
She's worried about the bubble.
First things first, there's bubbles.
I thought there was gonna be a hug, but it didn't happen.
Didn't happen. Hi. Ah.